Avoid these kind of clients who stress you out. I'm going to give you what to look for to avoid them and only accept to work with the right clients, especially the ones you want to work with long term. I'll give you general advice that any freelancer can apply, even if you are new, then some tips for those who are more experienced on Upwork. First, I always warn new freelancers about clients who are not legit. Please pay attention and avoid all clients who ask you to chat outside of Upwork. Even if the payment looks high, don't feel that you are missing out on a good opportunity. Believe me or not, those scammers target freelancers who are new or haven't done any work yet. So check the scam video on this channel, as I will link in the description below. Now for all freelancers, when you're looking for a job, first you should check the payment. The client can easily verify their payment in most cases. So the ones who are legit and want work done, they verify their payment. So avoid the clients with payment not verified. Then check how many jobs they've posted. If the post you see is the only one, check all the details of the client history. Like how many hires, hiring rates. Well, if I didn't post a job yet, they won't have any hiring. If they posted many jobs, let's say 10, and only hired 1 or 2, that's 2%. That's 2% hiring rate, and it's too low with a client who has no intention to hire freelancers. You could also check how much they've spent. Obviously, the more clients spend on the platform, the better. You should also check the average payment. The average payment is relevant when you want to bid for a job and you don't know how much to bid, especially if it's not specified. So if you check their average payment, you would know how much they've charged in the past, and you can bid around the same rate. This will give you an indication of whether the client is looking for the lowest budget project or the best talent, which means they are willing to pay high rates for the best freelancer. Then you have to check when did they join the platform. Scammers almost always join the same day they post the job. First, because they want to scam the freelancer as soon as they can. Second, Upwork removes their accounts as soon as they identify them. So they open new accounts to repeat their process. Most new clients are suspicious, but again, you should check other details to be able to tell if the client is legit or not. The most obvious thing to check about a client is reviews. Check what do freelancers say about a particular client. If you see too many negative reviews, run away. You will have a hard time dealing with that client. They most probably give you a negative review and might even ask you for a refund. So that's the initial check that you should do for a client. But remember, never offer or accept to work for free on Upwork. It is against the terms of service. Client will ask for sample work on their specific job for free. You shouldn't accept that. Send them a sample from a dummy or real project. Always hide sensitive information of the previous clients. Or if it has to be a sample of their own project, ask for small payment like $5 or less to complete it. This way you comply with Upwork terms and the client will value your work more and respect you. If you want help with writing proposals, check videos on proposal on this channel. I'll leave the links in the description, and you can go to Smart Wealth Maker's website and the resources. You'll find free freelance templates. I give you all the proposal templates I made on the channel, and I will add more later. So keep an eye on those templates. Now, if you're an experienced freelancer, it's not enough to do the initial check and that's all. You have to carry on. You have to do a little bit more investigation on the client to be able to get an idea whether the client is easy to work with or not. When you have some experience and start getting invitations, you have to be selective and choose who to work with. Some clients will waste your time and leave negative impact on your profile. So it's important to choose the right clients, especially if you want to work with a client long term or with a client with a complex project. Check if the client really know what they want from the project. The first obvious thing is to check on the job description. Is there details? Is there enough details? If not, ask specific questions about the job. If they answer all the questions with clarity, they're worth your time. And that's in the case of invitations. And also check if they have all the information you need. Thank you for watching.